Hi, Eternally Erica here. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. So the other day, I mentioned in a video here that there was a book called The Vow that I had with Rachel McAdams in it. And ironically enough, so this must be definitely a sign for somebody, I was at the store and I saw this Mean Girls mug, which is actually a quote from Regina George's character, which was also played by Rachel McAdams. And also, I automatically think of too, when I think of Rachel McAdams, is her, famous role that she had in The Notebook. So maybe The Notebook is a significant synchronicity for somebody, that's a very known, love movie based on the novel. Also, I had just mentioned in yesterday's video that I had seen a Dandelion, and now I just heard today Ariana Grande's new song that came out that's called Dandelion. And when I looked at the lyrics of the song, the first word in the song is mean. So she says mean what I say what I mean, which also I think is linked with the fact that I now just got a Mean Girls mug. So I don't know if someone's dealing with someone who can be a little mean. Maybe that's a synchronicity for someone. But also, I think, too, again, dandelions must be a synchronicity for someone because, that must be the idea of, making someone's wish come true. So, maybe somebody is someone's wish. I'm going to pull some traditional tarot to kind of gauge where this goes. And I will be pulling zodiac signs and initials at the end of the video to give further clarity. So let's see what comes out. 9 of Scythes. So that is sleepless nights. Somebody's having a lot of anxiety right now. Oh my gosh. And ironically, my sister just sent me a song today called Anxiety. The Magician. So somebody is wishing and manifesting the situation. And the Moon. So somebody is hiding their feelings or keeping secrets. But that's also divine feminine energy. So maybe someone is dealing with a powerful, manifestor. 2 of Pentacles. So this is choices. This could be choices with money or just decisions in general. Could be a choice between people, between jobs. Okay, the Lovers. So it is a choice between people. It looks like a soulmate connection possibly here. We have King of Stakes. So that is someone in a very confident, passionate energy. Someone is very in their head. This is the 7 of Chalices. So that is could be a lot of choices, could be a lot of daydreaming energy as well, because this is his head's in the clouds. So somebody could be having a lot of fantasizing about a connection, because actually the Dandelion song from Ariana Grande is about making someone's fantasies come true. So that could be very symbolic. Then we have 7 of Pentacles. Let's see. Okay, we have 8 of stakes. So somebody is like battling. There could be arguing over a connection. 9 of Pentacles. Somebody's in a very abundant single energy right now, though. Getting their money up, because you're almost at the 10 of Pentacles when you're at 9. So that's like, you know, full financial abundance is on its way. Then we have Knight of Stakes. So this is a very like coming in quickly with like a lot of like sexual energy. Okay, so 10 of Scythes. So this is like a strong ending occurred. There was an ending to a connection. Again, in this Buffy card, you know, Angel was Buffy's soulmate that she had to kill in order to save the world. So the ending was with her soulmate. And then he does end up coming back a changed man with a soul again. So that could be symbolic. Knight of Pentacles. So this is like a very like traditional energy. He's like a very traditional, solid offer. But it is a very slow energy. It takes a long time for there to be any offer. This is someone who takes their time normally, thinks everything through, a very logical, more conservative energy. But then we have the Fool. So this is like taking a leap of faith. Seven of Stakes. This is, again, another like end of battle type of energy. So a lot of arguing went on here. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. So this is someone having like financial troubles, not offering a lot to a connection, maybe being a little greedy, just keeping more to themselves. Then we have 6 of Chalices. This is past life, soulmate energy. This is also symbolic of, they were teenagers on this episode. It was this was from the Halloween episode of Buffy, where Giles and Buffy's mom got turned back into like teenagers, and they were like very rebellious teenagers. So maybe this is somebody that you knew from your teenage years. Maybe this is a connection that gives you a sense of like teenage rebellion, nostalgia energy, brings you back to more of like a childish, playful time in your life. Ace of Scythes. So somebody is going to be coming in with like clarity, a confession. This is like a gift from God. Somebody's going to lay everything out on the table, put all their feelings out there, or just, you know, give clarity. So that basically clarifies the moon energy. So it looks like there is clarity coming in. So we have 8 of Scythes. So that's somebody, but it was reversed. So somebody is seeing that they were the ones that were hindering their own like mental health issues possibly, or like they were the ones standing in their own way. Because if you see with the 8 of Scythes is like, she's all tied up, but nothing's actually keeping her from walking right out that door. So if you just take the blindfold off, you'd be all right. So now they're getting out of that energy, realizing that, like, hey, there was nothing to really fear here. This was my own issues. Then we have the Death card in reverse. So this is like symbolic of like a new beginning. This also could be like Scorpio energy. So we just had Sights is air signs. We've had quite a lot of air signs come out. Then this is Scorpio. The Lovers is Gemini. Stakes is fire sign energy. So we've had, and then Pentacles is earth signs. Cups is water signs. Now we have Page of Sights. So this is too, somebody may have come in with like a small offer to start, like maybe an apology or like an offer of friendship just to get their foot in the door. To see where it goes, and then maybe in the future things could change. Wheel of Fortune. This is like the wheel is turning in your favor. This is like a stroke of good luck. Karmic cycles ending. Ten of Cups. So we have full emotional wish fulfillment. This is like the happy family card normally in traditional tarot. So this is like wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. It normally could be like a blending of families. But honestly, because this is when Willow becomes like a white witch instead of using black magic. This could also be symbolic of maybe somebody's getting in touch with their spiritual side, and they're going to reach like full spiritual potential as well. So this could be like an emotional fulfillment, but it also could be somebody tapping into their spiritual fulfillment. Queen of Chalices. So this is a very mothering, nurturing energy. Again, this is water signs. So somebody could view you as a very mothering, nurturing person, or it could be somebody that you are dealing with. We have Three of Swords. So this is, there was definitely some sort of heartbreak. So the energy I'm getting is cutting somebody off broke somebody's heart. Ooh, the Emperor. That's a good energy to have. That is a strong, that's Aries energy. Nine of Chalices. So again, these are all pretty positive cards coming out now. High Priestess. So this is somebody definitely tapping into their intuition, realizing their abilities. Six of Sights. So this is somebody like pulling away. Now, with this deck, this is Oz when he's a werewolf, and it does talk about somebody who will, like, how before Oz is turning into a werewolf, he locks himself in a cage to take him away so he doesn't hurt anybody. So this could be symbolic of somebody who has like a lot of inner turmoil that maybe will pull away from people when they see that they're not in a good energy or a good mind space, and maybe like do a lot of like solitude time by themselves if they're not in the right headspace. And then we have the Chariot. So yeah, somebody is going to be coming in for a connection though. All right, let me do an archetype to further see what comes out here. Oof, there's too many. That one really wanted to come out. It almost hit me in the face. The Mask. So this is an energy of somebody who has been concealing who they really are or their emotions, which does really coincide with the werewolf energy, I feel like, and with the moon, because you have an energy of like somebody who doesn't feel like they can fully be themselves around a lot of people. So let's read what the archetype actually says to get more insight here. Okay. The mask, the persona, the performance, the reveal. We often think of a mask as something that conceals our identity. Yet, contemplate the possibility that the mask permits our true identity to be revealed. It allows. The mask gives voice to that which was previously rejected. When this card appears, enact the side of you that is seeking expression, yet was never given a role to play on the stage of your life. You are in the realm of theater, so anything is possible. Speak with the other's voice, embody the other's limbs. You are taking part in the ritual of expanding the self. There may be mischief and deception around, and others may be trying on new masks too. No one is sure who is who. It's likely you've become so attached to a single mask that you need to fall face forward into this perception, bending time, trust it. When light reveals what has been suppressed, when dark further conceals what is rejected. Think of the mask or costume you wore that felt empowering, marvelous, or fun. Who was it that you were being? Is that who is still within you? As the Zen koan suggests, meditate on your original face, the one you had before your mother and father were born. Okay, so yes, it is the energy of somebody is hiding their feelings or concealing their true identity. So this could be someone being deceptive in the sense that they just don't like being vulnerable with people because perhaps they've been hurt in the past. Because the other cards kind of suggest that type of energy. Or it could be someone that you're dealing with that is full-blown deceptive, that is like just a giant liar. So, but I'm not getting the energy of like just a liar. I'm getting the energy of this is someone who puts on a persona, maybe to fit in with friends or whatever, maybe spent some time being a bit of a follower, or just didn't feel fully accepted throughout their lives. So they just got used to putting on this persona. But it does seem like eventually the mask is going to fall off and somebody will be revealing their true feelings, because the clarity card and, more positive cards had come out toward the end. So I'm not getting that this person is like permanently deceptive. I feel that it's just taking a while for them to feel able to express their true emotions. Not everyone is, good at expressing their emotions. So I'm going to pull some cosmic insights to see what else comes out here. Give it time, everything in divine timing, and let it flow. So yeah, this seems like a positive energy. So, it seems like you may have to form a friendship first, get to know each other better, and then eventually the feelings will just flow naturally. Sexual chemistry and intimacy. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So that could be your signs or someone you're dealing with. Love spell, you've been bewitched. Maybe somebody thinks someone put a spell on them. Cycles, fate, karma, something ending and a new thing beginning. Let it go and make room for a new beginning. It's on its way to you now. So this is like, those are very positive cards. So I'm not, again, the energy I was getting was not a negative one. It seemed like this is a positive energy. So I'm going to pull some zodiac charms and initials. We have Aries, Gemini, Pisces, the letters Z, the letters F, and the letter I, and the letter D. Bye. Hope this helps.